Hello, it's Raina with Lylo Crafts, and today I have a One Sheet Wonder little mini album to share with you. And after I share it, I will show you how to make one yourself. It's super easy, and what a One Sheet Wonder is using one sheet of paper. So I am using a double-sided sheet of paper that is 12 by 12. So here is the sweet cover, and I embellished it with a heart and this is a piece of Hobby Lobby ephemera, and this is from the cut apart sheet. And then it is a tag pocket, right? So look at this beautiful tag. I've embossed this tag, and then I've got this Chase Your Dreams, and then I put a bunch of little twine and ribbon and lace, and I put this bow on the front and the back of the knot so that when you turn the page, you will be able to see that beautiful bow on the back, and it won't just be plain. So I love that I put that bow on the back. So you've got this side over here. You could put like a piece like this. You could, or you could journal on it, or you could put a picture on it. So you can definitely fill that up. And then this is a flip page like that. So I've got a piece of this Hobby Lobby ephemera that I recently hauled. Oh my gosh, I am in LOVE with their ephemera. So this is a sweetheart with the buttons. And then when you flip this page, it's a pocket over here. So you could put anything that you would like in it. I have this beautiful piece of ephemera also from that Hobby Lobby pack. Now you can see over here, I've just raised up on foam squares another little piece of ephemera, again from that Hobby Lobby kit, and I staggered it. Okay, and we've got another pocket. This is pocket number 3 already, and I put another double tag in here. Again, Hobby Lobby ephemera, and the bows on the front and the back. And these bows I got from Temu, and this double-sided paper I got from Joann's in my recent Joann's haul. And then when you flip the page, you can leave this blank. I popped this up on foam dots, just another piece of that beautiful ephemera. And you can add a sentiment. I could have even put this on the bottom of the page like a side tuck and made yet another pocket. So then it closes, it ends with another pocket over here on the back, and I just slid a tag, and this is a cut apart from Maggie Holmes, and another piece of that beautiful Hobby Lobby ephemera. So there you have your mini album with 4 pockets, all made out of one sheet of paper. And wouldn't this make such a wonderful gift? Okay, so let me show you how to make this. If you are enjoying the content of this video, I would so appreciate it if you could give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. The first thing you're gonna do is take one sheet of 12 by 12 paper, and you are going to cut that in half. So you are going to end up with 2 pieces of paper that are 6 by 12. So I've done that in advance, and this is what the paper looks like. And before you put your trimmer away, we're going to take one of the 6 by 12s, and on the 12-inch side, we are going to cut at 3.5 inches. So that's 3.5, just like that. Okay, so that's one piece. And then we're gonna cut one more piece at 6 3/4 inches. So just like that. So we're gonna end up with 3 pieces of paper. Next, I'm gonna get my scoreboard out, and let's start with the 12-inch, the 6 by 12-inch piece. And so we are going to score at 3, 6, and 10.5. And I'll put these measurements in the description below as well. So I'm going to score at 3 inches. Okay, again at 6 inches and at 10.5 inches. And this piece is the one that is going to be your cover. Okay, so now moving on to the next piece. So the first piece that we have, we cut at 3.5, and we are going to score on 1/4 of an inch. Okay, we're just gonna make one little score line at 1/4 of an inch. That's all you need to do for that one. Then on the 6 3/4 inch one, you're going to score at 3 1/8 and 6 1/2. So the 1/8 mark is one less than 1/4. So on mine is that little blue line. So that is 3 1/8. And then I'm going to score at 6 1/2 as well. Okay, that's all we need to do. Now we'll put it together. Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna do is figure out what we want on the front cover. So do I want this blue or do I want this green? So I'm thinking I'm gonna go with the blue, and then this back piece over here, just folding on that score line. So it's gonna be a fold just like that. Take the little hole puncher, and I'm using a 1.5 inch hole puncher, but you can use any size you want. Okay, so all we need to do is glue it together. So we are gonna just glue on the bottom to make our pocket. And the closer you glue to the edge, the bigger the pocket. So I am using a fine tip applicator for glue, and I'm using art glitter glue. And I'm gonna go ahead and just close that on up. Now, if you like inking, you can totally ink any and all of the edges if you would like. I am not going to be inking today just for the sake of time. Okay, the other thing I'm going to do before I glue this side down is I'm going to punch again a tiny little notch in here, and I am just approximating the middle, and I don't want them very deep, so I'm gonna go like that. And then I'm gonna put the glue right here on the two edges, just like that. So there we go. So that's the base of our mini album. Okay, so now we want to do our page. So the first page, we're gonna fold on this score line, this 1/4 inch score line. And then I'm just gonna snip these corners on an angle just because I think it looks prettier. So there's not much bulk that's going to be added by that. So if you don't want to snip, you totally don't have to. If you want to round the corners, you can. I did not round the corners on my other one, but let's just round them on this one just for fun. So I used a 1/4 inch corner chomper just to round these two edges. Okay, and then we're just going to place this on in. I'm gonna work with this one in just a minute, but what I wanted to do was kind of approximate, because what we're trying to do is stagger the papers. So we're trying to do blue, green, and approximately stagger them in equidistant apart. It looks like it's very close to the edge right there. So I'm gonna just take my art glitter glue. Okay, and I want to put it to the right of the crease line, just so it makes it easier to open. All right, there we go. And that closes really easily. Okay, next we're gonna take this one. So we're gonna glue on the bottom, and then also on the side right here. Okay, and we are gonna close that. So now I do want to say, I do not know if this little one-page wonder has been done before. I'm sure it probably has, because almost everything has been done before. So I am not trying to take credit for somebody else's idea. This was just something I was playing around with, and I wanted a staggered look. So I just started folding my papers to see how they would work. And this is what I came up with. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take my art glitter glue, apply it to this. Oh, whoops. Before I glue that down, let's go ahead and put a little notch in this. Okay, just like that. And now we're gonna put this down. And before I press it in place, I'm thinking about like that. Okay, perfect. I love that. So I'm gonna push that down just like that. Okay, so that is the base construction of the album, right? Isn't that fun? Oh, and we have one little piece left over. And so this one, you can do a lot of things with. You could put it this way and make 2 pockets, you know, other places in the album or even on the back of this. But what I did in mine was I added mine over here. So I'm going to just take my corner rounder, since I did round those corners, and clip these edges right here. And then I'm going to apply my glue just along that back edge and along that side like that. And then I'm going to just glue that right in place there. We've used every bit of the scraps, right? Isn't that awesome? All right, so we're ready to decorate. And I think what I'm going to do is use this same green heart frame. And if you're wondering where I got these frames, I did purchase these from Temu. So they're just little paper frames, pretty thin, regular ephemera. So I'm going to put that down just a bit from the notch up there. Okay, and then this is from the Tim Holtz wallpaper kit that I just hauled. So that's all based on like vintage wallpaper and images from vintage wallpaper. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut that like that and save that piece, that little border piece. And I'm going to put glue on that. Then I've got this Tim Holtz flower, and what I want to do is pop this up so we have some dimension, just like this one. I popped that one up. So I am using the Dollar Tree little foam squares. I guess they're rectangles. I'm not exactly sure what they call them, but just these little foam squares. And I'm going to peel these off like that. Add a little bit of hot glue to this. I never just trust these little adhesive pieces, and you don't want your stuff falling off. So just figuring out the shape that I want. I think that is fantastic, just like that. Okay, so we've got our first piece decorated, and let's go to the next one. And so this is all from this Hobby Lobby little ephemera kit. So that is this little kit right here. That's what the back looks like. It's Paper Studio. So you can always wait for Paper Studio to go on sale and then get it 40% off. I'm going to be utilizing these little foam squares again from the Dollar Tree. And they come on a roll just like this in a package. And go ahead and put 2 down, and I'm putting them on, when you face this way, on the left-hand side. And again, I want to use a bit of hot glue on there to make it extra secure. I'm just going to line that up towards the top, and I do want it to stick out. So making sure those foam squares are securely behind. Perfect. Okay, the next one is this. This is the Paper Studio collection that this flower comes from. And I love these soft greens and the pinks that we are adding in. And so this one needs to go here in the second one. So about in the middle. And I'm just eyeballing it just for judging's sake right now. So again, put my little foam on here. Not sure how far that's going to stick over, so I'm going to cut this little foam square in half to put that over there. Put another one over here. Okay, just to make sure we're all secure, peel off the back. Now I'm going to apply my hot glue. And again, about in the middle and sticking out just like that. Oh, that looks so cute, right? Love it. L-O-V-E. Okay, and now we've got the back one. I'm going to do this little china plate, and I cut this china plate down. So I think that looks great like that. So again, foam squares. Remove the back. Add a bit of hot glue. Okay, open this up. I'm gonna come right there to the edge and put that down. So there we've got that. Now I did notice on this, I forgot to put the little notch in. So I'm gonna try now. Okay, there we go. All right, it would definitely be much easier if you remember to put that in before. And so all we have to do now is, you know, fill the pockets. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use the tags from the other one just as an example so you can see how this one looks. Okay, so we've got that. And this one we did leave blank. So now over here, I've just got to stick something in the pocket. So I'm going to put this sweet little rose piece. Then I've got another spot for a tag up here. Okay, we've got that in. Okay, and then when we turn the page, I think I'm gonna put that there like that. And I got some stickers that I can stick in here. So you can stick anything that you want in these pockets. And I think for this, I am just going to put a foam dot on the top and on the bottom in case the person, and I'm not going to put hot glue this time in case this person wants to add a photo here instead. I'm just going to pull that just like that. So there we go. That is our second mini album. I hope you will try it, and I so appreciate you spending time with me today, and I hope you have an amazing day. Bye-bye.